times have we heard routine? There we go. How many times have we heard from our leaders routine, plan your day, set your time for when you're going to work. So a routine, and also what was interesting included sleep, routine for your sleep. We need our sleep. So emotional release, honor them, don't resist them. Sever, disconnect. We've heard that also, disconnect from the news, from Facebook, from online things. We'd probably be shocked. Maybe not everybody on here, but I'd probably be shocked at how much I jump on and have to look at my Facebook and see who's on there. So, and then explore new things. What is most important to me? And then, of course, the conclusion was dream again, hope again. And isn't that what we're all doing? So that's my input for the day.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jan. That was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I think every one of us needs to be doing this at least on a once in a while basis, just like your computer. Sometimes we go a long, long time without turning it off, or our phone, but they're going to need it. We need it, especially with the amount of digital input that's coming at us every single day. The one thing I would expound on just a little is when you're journaling, when you're talking to your emotional output source, your friend, your family member, your trusted advisor, and you're dumping, you're downloading, be careful, because when we're just expounding and expounding and expounding on the problem, what are we creating more of? I didn't realize this for years. And so I'd go to therapy, I'd journal, I'd tell anybody that would hold still long enough to listen about my woes. And it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I didn't realize I was feeding the wrong wolf. So I've learned that when you journal, it's okay to have a historical document of your life and to journal, but be careful you don't put all your negative emotions into it. I've also learned it's good to have a dreaming journal, a hope journal, a forward creation journal where you're writing things as you want them to be. And that's where you put your time, your emotion, and your heart and soul into, because that's what we want to create. We don't want to create more of whatever's got us down today. So if you're feeling a down moment or a low moment or a depressed moment, yes, reset. But be careful when you go to dump and release those emotions that you don't build more of it. That's the one thing that I would be really cautious of. And I can say it because I was the queen of it. So don't make that mistake. It's okay to feel the emotion, but then shift as quickly as you can. They say 17 seconds is really all you should allow to a negative thought. So that kind of shifts just a little bit against what he's teaching. Don't spend time expounding on it to the world. So once you feel that emotion, feel it, acknowledge it, name it to tame it, and then shift it. So stop and say, do I want to build on this momentum train? Do I want to pile on this and have more of this? Or do I want to shift and take it another direction? And it's that intentionality of taking that redirect and saying, but it's a beautiful day. And sometimes that's all it needs to be. Wow, look at that cloud. Walk outside, take a breath of air. If it's cool enough where you live, that's refreshing. For us, I went and found a fan in the room the other day and just had a cool moment. Just closed my eyes and took myself somewhere else. And you can do your reboot wherever you are, but be careful that we don't build on the wrong emotion. So awesome, awesome guidance. I love that. We all need to be exploring more. We all need to be dreaming more. We all need to be going in a new direction so that we don't get stuck in a rut, so that we don't get living a mundane life, that we are intentionally moving towards the bigger and better us. And I loved the ending of keep going until you meet the you that you can be. he said it better than that. But thank you, Jan. That was wonderful.
Welcome.